Hey guys, what's up? It is me. Welcome to a crafty vlog Sunday. I am getting ready to go over to my friend Mallory's house and we are going to be jelly printing. Jelly printing is really cool. I'm going to show you how to do it. I have a couple samples here, but you get this like jelly plate, you paint on it, you do a couple transfers, and then you get a print out of it. I don't know how to explain it really. It's pretty much magic. We're gonna get into it later. Let me show you some examples. So this is kind of one of the first ones that I did that I loved. This is just like foraged cypress tree leaves and some other stuff. This one is pretty cool too. This is also foraged greenery and stuff. And then this one, you're supposed to be able to do like magazine transfers or transfers from printed materials. We still haven't really figured out how to do that yet. We're gonna try tonight. But this was kind of that. I don't know, I like it. It's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a skull. Very goth and grunge. But before we go, I'm gonna make a quick little cocktail to bring for the evening. Chunks, like slices. I don't know, I think we need to do slice chunks, guys. I think I'm gonna need a bigger jar. Put it in a peach jar. Now we're gonna make like a full sangria. So I was putting some white wine in there. I want to put some apple cider. Then I'm going to top it off with some Southern Tier Pumpkin. It's a pumpkin whiskey. This stuff is amazing. Oh, that is delicious. Dash of maple syrup. Need a little bit more whiskey. Perfect. This is a jelly plate. It's very pliable and jelly-like. You can get these on Amazon in multiple sizes. Tonight I'm going to be working with the 5x7 and my friend Mallory is working on the 8x10. It's kind of tricky to find the right material that will work to transfer, so I'm gathering a few different images from different magazines. How this works is the printed part of the image that is glossy won't absorb the paint that we're going to be laying down, but the non-printed paper part of the print will absorb the paint, leaving behind a transferred image. I'm using basic acrylic paint here to lay down my first layer. It's kind of hard to get the right amount of paint and the wetness level, so you're probably gonna have to play around with this step a little bit. Don't get discouraged. There is a major learning curve to this process. You spread your base layer of paint around with this rubber roller thing called a brayer. If you have too much paint, you can roll the excess off onto a separate piece of paper. Now it's image transfer time. Lay your image down and then we're gonna press the image into your paint with the brayer. Make sure you leave it just long enough that the paper is soaking up the paint, but don't leave it too long or it'll get too dry and your paper will stick. Now here's the moment of truth. Peel that transfer paper off and see what you got. Can you see the transfer of the little houses? This one is really light, but it will still work. Now make sure you let that first layer dry because we're gonna go on top with another layer of paint. And again, we're using basic acrylic for this. You can use whatever color you want. This is where you can get super creative. I'm using a heavier watercolor paper for my final print medium, but you can use whatever you prefer. But I would definitely suggest going with a heavier paper than just regular old printer paper. You want to make sure this layer of paint is still quite wet and really press your paper into the print. For this session, we were weighing down our prints with some books and letting it dry for about 10 to 15 minutes. And here you go, we have our first print. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Wow. I didn't realize that you did that first.
I did the
black first.
Since there is such a big learning curve to this, you can remove your prints a little too soon. That's what I did here. The paint wasn't fully dry onto my watercolor paper, so it didn't fully lift off in the transfer process, but I still think that this is a really cool print.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Those are really great colors together.
And now for this one, I'm laying down a couple different images that I picked. And since my transfer doesn't cover the whole plate, I'm laying down just a thin piece of printer paper to go behind it that will pick up the excess paint. The bottom image peeled off perfectly, but the top image, not so much. I'm not sure which magazine I got the top image from, but the paper was definitely way thinner than the bottom image. I went ahead and still did a second process over the stuck paper because this is art, and art is all about experimentation. Embrace the mistakes because you never know when the magic might happen.
It kind of worked. Oh, rats. Okay, so that's a good lesson to learn, I guess. Oh, but this looks so cool down there.
Don't you guys just love Mallory? She is the best arts and crafts partner ever. And now it's just rinse and repeat. Do however many prints makes your heart content. I'm going to play some nice, smooth music for you so you can enjoy the rest of this craft night. But stay tuned because tomorrow morning, the end of this video, we will be going to New Jersey and going shopping at Ikea. Good morning, it's me, Whitney, your BFF. We are just doing a little vlog today. I have to run around and get a couple of my properties ready. I have 2 check-ins today, and then I need to go down to New Jersey. The closest REI to me is in Paramus, New Jersey. So we're going to be driving down to New Jersey. So before we get to New Jersey, I got to run around to a couple of my properties, change the names on the boards, and then I want to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym real quick, and then we'll head out and go shoe shopping. Sound good? Okay, bye. Bye, sweet boy. I love you. I'll be back in a little while. Be back in a little while, baby. This is Lucy's bed. It's the right size for her, but she likes to steal Jackson's bed during the day. She likes the big bed. She likes a king size. How can we blame her? Bye, honey. I'll see you in a little bit. My blood pressure is boiling. You guys, my cleaners quit on me last week in my busiest month when I have back-to-back turnovers. And I hired a couple new girls and I'm training. And the one girl I thought did a good job, but I just double-checked. Like, let me just double-check. She didn't clean the toilets or the bathroom sinks. There's like toothpaste crusted all over the sink. The one toilet still had like pee in it and toilet paper. How pretty. Emmeline is such a pretty name. How cute. Emmeline and friends. I think I'm toasted. That was a good little workout. I'm getting so much stronger. This is the first time I've focused working out on just strength training, just getting stronger instead of losing weight. It's such like a better process for my mind. Those hip abductors, when I first started doing those, I was on, I think like 100 pounds, 90 pounds, 100 pounds. Now I'm at 175, doing like 3 sets of 12 at 175. My goal is I want to do the whole stack. I think it's like 250. I can do it. Give me a couple months. Whew. Feeling good. Now we got to go over to the property, change the name, check, make sure everything is good for check-in, and then we'll be on our way to REI. So whenever I'm writing on a board, I go back and forth sometimes. Sometimes I do the first name like Jessica and friends or Jessica and family. Sometimes I don't really know the whole dynamic of actually who's all staying. So it's a little bit tricky. Cute. I love doing things like this because my guests feel like there's something special just for them. Because it is special just for them. All right, so we have these. These are a good contender. They're Hokas. They're waterproof. They're just quite large. I feel like I could walk a good chunk of miles in these. What do we think? It is absolutely pouring outside. I am thankfully under the overhang at Ikea in the parking deck. Wow. I made a very tough decision in REI. I was in there for about an hour, probably an hour and a half, being really indecisive on what shoes I wanted. The Hokas were awesome. They were very, very, very comfortable. I felt a little pep in my step. I already have hiking boots, like big, clunky hiking boots that I can hike in. So I don't really need Hoka hiking boots. But I don't have anything like this. These are the Blundstones. Let's use some Ikea light here. These are the Blundstones. I bought them. It was a really tough decision because I think the Hokas are a little bit more comfortable than these, but they're really clunky. They're big. It's a lot of shoe. It's a lot of shoe. They're lightweight, but it's a lot of shoe. Blundstones are already super comfortable. I do need to break them in. I will be breaking them in this week at home. I'm happy with my decision. I've been wanting Blundstones for ever since I decided to go on this trip. I've been researching really good walking waterproof, maybe snowproof shoes that are cute, but also functional that you can walk in. And the Blundstones kept coming up over and over and over. So I'm very thankful and I'm just very happy that I have them. I'll let you know how it goes. Hopefully I don't get mid-trip and regret this decision. But if I do, I got them from REI and I can return them. Now I'm at Ikea and I think it will depend. I was going to make like a separate video of Ikea, but I don't know how much footage I'm going to get. So maybe it'll all just be in one vlog. We'll have to see. I don't know, guys. Maybe Ikea vlog stuff will ensue. Probably, because I don't really have a lot of other footage. Welcome to my brain. I actually really kind of like the wooden doors and drawers with this countertop and the farm sink. This is cute. Everything is all decorated for Christmas. Oh my goodness. This is a pretty sexy couch. Look at how cute and cozy this bed is, you guys. This is a duvet cover on top of them, like 2 duvets. I love these sheets. Oh my God. This is so freaking cozy. I don't know why I'm always drawn to these type of couches. Like I want a little beach house that has this in it. Oh, I love it. Is it comfy though? Oh yeah. Oh, this is so comfy. I kind of want to do something like this because I want a floating shelf, but I know it needs like more support. Using like this. Oh, a 2-pack? These the ends. Ooh, they have black too. Kind of wanted to get a couple of these for like when I'm going grocery shopping to put my like onions and loose things in instead of getting a plastic bag. Just use these. See, I kind of want to do something like this. They have brass. Oh my goodness. It's $11. That's it. Oh my god. Look at how cute this little paper garland is. It's usually about this point I get lost and then I get overwhelmed. I don't know where I am. It really is amazing. Like when you design a space, like this area is so small, but it's perfect. Tiny little bathroom. And like this is the perfect kids room. Fit a bed. You know, this would be an amazing like 2-bedroom home. It's so small, but it's so perfect. It feels like you're walking into somebody's house because there's like clothes. But yeah, I love design. So basically the whole reason I came down here is because I needed another set of these, but in like a slate blue color, and they don't have it. And everything is slightly different, like the bowls are different. But I am liking this little line. These are really pretty. I kind of thought doing like those plates. I don't know. I'm not into pink. It might be a little too feminine. But it's cute. It's not my... I'm not in love, but it's cute. I really love this. It's a cotton jersey, but it almost looks like linen. It's really soft. Super cheap. I know my guests would like ruin it in a heartbeat. Here we go. Look how pretty this mushroom color is. I think I'm gonna get 2 of the bath sheets for now. I think I like them. Do we want a hand towel? I'm gonna get 2 of the bath sheets, 1 hand towel, and then some different face washcloths. I got suckered in. I ended up buying one of these plaid duvet covers while I was there, and I love it. You know, I was worried this might skew like a little boy's room, but it really doesn't. All right, that is it for this vlog. I will see you all on the next one. Bye.